So today I had the opportunity to speak with a client who wants to build an AI software to help indigents of his country, South Africans. Without giving too much details about the product, it's supposed to be a mixture of a fintech platform, a Web3 platform, AI, and it should be in an indigenous language. And the founder of the product, what he's creating is really unique. The light bulb just switched on in my head and just told me, look, so at this point, I'm actually going to need to find indigenous South African software engineers who will build out this product for him. The cool thing about Granville The Ideator, so we don't just build the product, we source the developers, we hire the developers for you, we manage the developers, and we manage the product for as long as you need, years and all of that. So we do all of that process. We're actually doing quite a lot of work on the African continent, and we don't talk about it enough. We're actually helping quite a lot of developers, whether it's in Nigeria, Kenya, and sometimes even Asia. We've had the opportunity to work with Indian, Pakistani software engineers over the course of the years while we've been building several different products. It's sort of an amazing journey, the amount of lives you can impact. One cool thing about utilizing African talent is that it is very cost effective for first-time founders or first-time entrepreneurs. So if you want to build your first product, an MVP, whether you're building for the US, whether you're building for the UK or Europe, or whether you're building for Africa, and it's indigenous people. So what may cost you between $50,000 to $400,000 to build and maintain for about a year, maybe a software or an app, a gaming platform, whatever it is you're building, they are literally senior level engineers in Africa, in Nigeria, and we hire quite a lot of them. They're still paid a standard global rate, but then, and I hate to say it because it might sound really controversial, if Africa has a very unique opportunity because the standard of living in a lot of countries in Africa is quite low compared to the US. What $1,000 would do for a developer or a software engineer in US, it is able to do much more for an African engineer, depending on the country. We've seen some of our developers be able to grow. They're not underpaid by any means. It's just that same 100, 400K that you're spending on your software in a year, not just to build the product, but to manage the product, just pricing from the African continent on that same product, we're doing about 70% less. And you're still getting the same value for your money, if not more, and you're getting unique perspectives to your product, unique designs, unique imprints, and all of those things. A lot of people do not know that. African designers, in my opinion, bring a unique experience to designing software. I'm not saying there are no good designers elsewhere. I've worked on quite a lot of international products. I've worked on enterprise software. I've worked on CRM tools for major companies. However, when it comes to designing software, I've seen some of the most remarkable designers. I've seen some of the most remarkable engineers on the African continent. These guys are freaking good, and to get them on board your project doesn't cost that much. And I feel like the same reason why Apple, for example, is mining lithium in Africa, in the Congo, for their chips and whatever they're doing, that same principle of lowered cost, or the same reason why China produces quite a lot of goods for the West. I understand fully well that it looks like people are being ripped off. And of course, there are people who take advantage of African talent all the time. My point is that it's extremely affordable to build your products in Africa. One good way to look at it is that international product, you build it in Africa and sell it to the world. So for us, it's not about undervaluing and underpaying the talent. It's more about bringing opportunities to the African continent, bringing opportunities to African developers. So that's what it is for us at Granville The Ideator. So we try to help a lot of companies, as many as possible, build products in record time. The talent is so ripe, the talent is so hungry, and they're so visionary, and they want to really build internationally acclaimed products, right? They want to work with some of the biggest companies. And software engineers are just looking for that opportunity to imprint their names in some of the biggest products, not just working with those tech companies. They want to be part of those products. And I feel like a lot of the work we have been doing at Granville The Ideator has been very impactful to a lot of software engineers. Building products is one thing, but building products excellently is another thing. And I think the African continent is full of excellent people when it comes to development. So this is not a call for you to take advantage of African developers. This is not a call for you to contact me to source and manage your products for you. That is not what this is. This is an appreciation post to African software engineers. And those people who are silently building global products already. They're silently building all of the global products already. Some of them are already being taken advantage of. This is an appreciation to all of those builders and engineers out there doing doing all of the work. You guys are actually doing really amazing work, and you're doing amazing work for some of the biggest and global companies in the world. Now, if you want to actually build out a software product, AI, blockchain, fintech, Web3 products, go to our website, granvilletheIdeator.com, or give us a call directly from our website. We love to talk about ideas. We love to talk about products. We love to talk about how to make money through your product. Give us a call. We want to hear from you. Once again, Happy New Year, everybody. Peace.